There is growing talk about a military strike against Iran to stop it from developing a nuclear weapon. Some of it came from Israel's defense minister, and some of it came from U.S. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta today. More about all of that now from National Security Correspondent David Martin at the Pentagon.
Defense Secretary Panetta believes there is strong likelihood Israel will strike Iran in April, May, or June. That, according to columnist David Ignatius, writing shortly after he completed a transatlantic flight with the Defense Secretary. Panetta today did not dispute it. As if to show Panetta has cause for concern, Israel's defense minister seemed to reject U.S. arguments economic sanctions need more time to work. Sprinkling his Hebrew with English, Ehud Barak said,
"Later is too late."
As long ago as November, Barak said there were only 6 to 9 months left before Iran buries its nuclear facilities so deeply as to make them immune to attack. The U.S. is spending $80 million to upgrade its own 30,000-pound bunker buster bomb to go after more deeply buried targets. But when Joint Chiefs Chairman Martin Dempsey tried to convince Israeli leaders it's too soon for military force, he came away admitting he had not changed any minds. Israel recently canceled a missile defense exercise scheduled with the U.S. for the spring, a move some defense officials interpret as evidence Israel is focusing all its efforts on preparing for an attack. As Panetta explained in an interview with 60 Minutes, an Israeli strike would almost certainly have consequences for the U.S.
The United States could be targeted as a result of that. We would get blamed. Whether they like it or not, we would get blamed.
Nobody, including the Israelis, thinks a strike with all its unforeseen consequences is a good option. But if sanctions don't work and work soon, the Israelis could decide it's the only option.
And Secretary Panetta told us Iran could have a bomb as early as this year if it decided to go ahead. David, thanks very much. Short of war, the United States and Europe are pressuring Iran to give up its nuclear program. They've frozen many of Iran's international banking transactions, and the European Union will join the U.S. in boycotting Iranian oil.